This is probably the longest journey you ever undertook in your life. And this is one journey you'll never forget in your life. And one more thing I said during that time is, I said the person who started the journey will not be there at the end of the journey. That means you would be a transformed you, a person with a broader vision, a person with renewed goals, value systems, and a different attitude altogether. I'm sure this journey you had experienced that newness, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. I also said that this program, this journey has got two phases. One is the tough phase or the hate phase, and the next is the pleasant phase or the love phase. Now, what is this hate phase? This is the time. It's a process of demolition. We all live our life with certain habits, certain conditionings, and these things are not allowing us to grow. So we need to demolish that. We need to identify what are those traits that are limiting us, and we need to identify and demolish those traits. Those traits can be fear, shame, hatred, guilt. All these are traits which has been binding us and sapping our energy. So it's very important for us to identify those traits and demolish them. So therefore, that's a very painful stage, because to touch those emotions is not easy. And you had the gut to touch that emotion and you could break that. So therefore, that's why we call it as a hate phase, an intense phase. I'm sure you people did go through the process and demolish those negative traits. Only then can you construct a life. So the next stage of the program is construction. Here we try to construct our life with that powerful energy called love. We all know love as an emotion with which we relate with people. But love is an energy, a powerful creative energy, a divine energy. So we need to construct our life with that powerful divine energy. And then we need to have that faith in God. The God who created us, the God who created me, and the God who created everything. So everything will work with this permission. So we need to have that unflinching faith in the Creator and faith in our own skills as well. We also need to develop gratitude for everything that you're doing. A sense of prayerfulness. The moment we construct a life of this kind, we will certainly cherish that moment. So therefore, this is a very intensive training program, and it is scientifically designed, and you people went through this process and then the construction happened. In short, we say this is a transformational training program where you undergo transformation, wherein you transcend all the limiting formation and experience the some life aspects of life. So therefore, it's very, very important for us to stay tuned. It is said learning is a change in behavior or a change in potential behavior. And here, I'm sure each one of you experienced a behavioral change. When I, as a trainer, was conducting the program, I was doing my intense training because I got trained by a person who was very, very intense. I was very glad. I'm very glad to be trained by a person who was so intensive. He is my mentor, Aparesh Acharya, who founded this wonderful movement. And when I called him, I told him, you trained me intensively, you made a difference in my life, and I'm trying to carry that intensity. So therefore, the intensity we carried in the program is not to have tamasha, is not to have fun, it is not to make you people laugh and enjoy, but more important, for you to experience a behavioral change. So therefore, each one of us has experienced a change, because learning is a change in behavior or change in potential behavior due to a direct or an indirect experience. The direct experience is what happens to you. The indirect experience is what you learn from your fellow participants in the human relations group meetings and during the session. So therefore, we have experienced a behavioral transformation. Well, we are leaders. And here we mean leaders, we are contributors. We need to contribute and make a positive difference in people's life. That's the objective of leadership. We are not doing a leadership course so that we can get people to follow us. No. Our leadership is, I lead by example. It is rightly said, people should learn from the way you live your life rather than hear you talk about life. So therefore, we need to lead by example and we need to walk our talk. So it's not a program where you learn some skills and develop a public speaker. As a public speaker, no. We need to develop ourselves and contribute and make a big difference in people's life as well. Well, this world is full of competition. It is technology driven. Everybody is hardwired. And today we don't have a time for another person. So it's important for us to become genuinely interested in people because they are people. And the moment we become genuinely interested in people, that is where we exhibit our leadership quality, because we want to contribute in a person's life and make a positive difference. We also saw that we as people might be different by means of our status, by means of a functional status. But mind you, at every element, everybody is a human being. The status must be different, the functional status must be different, but in essence, we are all human beings. We need not equate human dignity with a functional status. The moment we do that, we become genuinely interested in other people. We also learned that we need to create happiness for others. If we only spend time concentrating on creating happiness for ourselves, we will be very limited. So therefore, creating happiness for others is a very, very important trait. It is also said that it is our duty and responsibility. Every time when you go to bed, ask yourself, did I make a positive difference in a person's life? Did I touch a person? Did I make a difference in a person who is absolutely unknown to me? And the moment we keep doing that, we become a merchandise of happiness. Anybody who coming to our proximity will become very happy, and that is what leadership is all about. So we can bring happiness wherever we go. So therefore, leadership is a big definition. Leadership is not about people. Leadership is my own life. So this program is all about myself and my own development. So it is known as a personal development training program.